Hi guys, Denise Mathew here. Today I'm going to do a tutorial for a threader style earring, and I'm using sort of raw stones. I've got a druzy style that I've already made right here, and also I have a raw citrine. It's a very simple design, very easy to make, and there's a lot of possibilities for what you can do with it. So let's get started. I've got two pieces of chain here. They're about, I'd say about an inch. Now you can make them longer if you like, but you know, it's really according to what you want, and really just gauge it against your stones as well. So if you look at that, would be how long my earrings are going to be. But if you have a smaller stone, then you could use longer chain. And really, again, if you don't want them too long, make it shorter and so forth. All right, so I have these two druzy beads, and they're sort of a side drill kind of thing. So these are they're not going to hang perfectly straight, but I'm just going to do like a briolet wrap on them. So you're just going to stick the wire through and then just do like that, like you normally would. And I'll have the link for how to wrap a briolet. So then just one side is up like that. It's hard to tell against the stone, sorry about that. And then the other side, bring them together, try not to cross them, okay? And then I'm just going to start a circle and then thread it right onto my chain before I close it, right? And now that that's on my chain, I can grab hold of the circle and I can start to wrap, capturing those two wires together and then going right down. And I'm not going to go too far because the druzy bead is sort of a standalone. I think that it doesn't need too much wire. So I'm just going to go a little ways down to about there. Trim that back. Okay, so now we have this so far. And now we're just going to do the top part of the earring, which is essentially very simple. This is about a 20 gauge wire. It's about 2 inches. So I'm just going to do a loop on the end. Okay, so there's my loop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to straighten that loop so that it's sort of looks like this. Okay, then you can just sort of curve it with your fingers a little bit. Okay, like that. So if you notice it's a bit curved, and I just did that with my fingers. Now if you want to make this a little bit harder, you can actually curve it with some wire straightening pliers, or you could use a half hard wire, and that will make it a little bit more stiff. Now it's stiff already, even after just doing that. So now just open up your loop, slide your chain on in a way that the bead is going to be shown like that. Alright, and so the loop is behind it. Right that. Now take your pliers and just do sort of a 45-degree angle like that, just to bring it down. And that would be sort of your ear threader. And at this point you can take a file and you can file the end of it just so that it doesn't catch or hurt your ear when you put it in. Or if you don't have a jewelry file, then just use an emery board. That actually works really well too. Okay, so you would do that, and then that would be your completed earring. And if you wanted to adjust it so that it's a little bit more, you know, not as crooked, you could do that. I'll do the other earring and I'll come back. And in total, when you finish it, they come to be about, they're about, you know, 2¼ inches. So they're fairly long threaders. And this concludes the tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.